Conquering is not just about winning. It's about overcoming, and it's about growth. It's about becoming more today than you were yesterday. And let me tell you something, that journey never ends. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment. Imagine a version of yourself that's unstoppable, a version that does not flinch in the face of adversity, a version that sees obstacles as opportunities. Can you see it? Good, because that version of you is not just a dream. It's a possibility. It's a reality waiting to be unleashed. But here's the kicker. That version of you does not just appear overnight. Oh no, it's forged in the fires of discipline, determination, and relentless pursuit of growth. It's sculpted by the choices you make every single day. You know, I have met a lot of people in my time. Successful people, struggling people, and everything in between. And do you know what separates the conquerors from the conquered? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's mindset. The conquerors, they have this unwavering belief, a belief that they can learn, grow, and overcome anything life throws at them. They do not just weather the storm. They learn to dance in the rain. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, that's all well and good, but you do not know my circumstances. You do not know my struggles. And you are right. I do not, but let me tell you something. Your circumstances do not define you. Your response to them does. Life is going to throw curveballs at you. It's going to knock you down. It's going to try to keep you there. But it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how you get back up. It's about how you keep moving forward when everything inside you is screaming to give up. Let me share a little secret with you. The most successful people I have met, they are not the ones who have never failed. They are the ones who failed more times than you can count, but they kept going. They are the ones who turned their scars into stars, their obstacles into opportunities. Now, I want you to think about something for a moment. What's your Everest? What's that big, hairy, audacious goal that scares you just a little bit? Got it? Good. Now, here's the thing. That goal, that dream, it's not going to conquer itself. You've got to go out there and conquer it. But here's where most people go wrong. They focus on the summit. They get overwhelmed by how far they have to go. But conquering is not about reaching the top in one giant leap. It's about taking that first step, and then another, and then another. It's about waking up every day, ready to fight your battles, big and small. Conquering is not just about the big moments. It's about the small victories too. It's about conquering that voice in your head that says you cannot do it. It's about conquering the temptation to hit the snooze button one more time. It's about conquering the urge to give up when things get tough. Now, let me tell you something about tough times. They are going to come. That's a guarantee. Life is not all sunshine and rainbows. It's a battlefield, and it's going to knock you down. It's going to beat you to your knees if you let it. But here's the secret. It's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. The world is full of people who got knocked down and stayed down. But that's not you. You are a conqueror. When life knocks you down, you get back up. When it pushes you back, you push harder. When it tells you to quit, you keep going. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine you're running a race. You are tired. You are out of breath. Your muscles are screaming at you to stop. But then you see it, the finish line. It's right there in front of you. What do? Do you slow down? You give up? No. You dig deep. You find that last ounce of energy and you sprint. You sprint like your life depends on it. That's what conquering is all about. It's about digging deep when you think you've got nothing left. It's about pushing yourself beyond what you thought was possible. Now, I know some of you are thinking, I have tried before. I have failed before. Well, let me tell you something about failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every great conqueror in history, every successful person you admire, they've all failed. But you know what sets them apart? They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. When you fail, you have two choices. You can let it break you, or you can let it make you. You can use it as an excuse to give up, or you can use it as a reason to work harder. The choice is yours. But let me tell you something. Conquering is not just about you. It's about the impact you have on others. When you conquer your fears, when you overcome your obstacles, when you achieve your dreams, you inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon of hope, a living example of what's possible. Think about that for a moment. Your journey of conquering is not just about you. It's about everyone you touch along the way. It's about the lives you change, the people you inspire, the world you make better just by being the best version of yourself. So I want you to make me a promise right here, right now. Promise me that you will wake up every day ready to conquer. Promise me that you will face your fears head on. Promise me that when life knocks you down, you will get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Because here's the truth. You are more powerful than you know. You are stronger than you believe. You are capable of more than you can imagine. You are a conqueror. Discipline. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It's what gets you out of bed when you'd rather sleep in. It's what keeps you going when you'd rather quit. It's what makes the difference between who you are and who you want to be. Motivation is what gets you started. Discipline is what keeps you going. Motivation is the spark, but discipline is the fire that burns long after that initial spark has faded. I want you to think about something for a moment. Think about your biggest goal, the one that scares you a little bit, the one that you are not sure you can achieve. Got it? Good. Now, I want you to break that goal down into small, daily actions. Because here's the truth. Success is not about making one big decision. It's about making 1,000 small decisions every single day. It's about choosing to read a book instead of watching TV. It's about choosing to go to the gym when you'd rather stay in bed. It's about choosing to work on your business when your friends are out partying. These small choices, made consistently over time, are what lead to big results. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but it's hard, it's not fun. I do not always feel like it, and you are right. It is hard, it's not always fun, and you will not always feel like it. But here's the thing, conquerors do it anyway. Conquerors understand that success is not about doing what's easy, it's about doing what's necessary. It's about doing what others aren't willing to do so you can live like others can't. You see, everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to be a conqueror. But not everyone is willing to put in the work. Not everyone is willing to make the sacrifices. Not everyone is willing to pay the price. But you are. You would not be here if you were not. You would not be listening to these words if you didn't have that fire burning inside you. That desire to be more, to do more, to achieve more. So I want you to embrace the grind. I want you to fall in love with the process, because the process is where the magic happens. The process is where you become the person capable of achieving your dreams. Remember, the pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. So choose discipline, choose it every day, in every decision, in every moment. Fear is the great enemy of the conqueror. It's what holds us back. It's what keeps us small. It's what prevents us from reaching our full potential. But here's the thing about fear. It's a liar. Fear tells you that you can't when you can. It tells you that you are not good enough when you are. It tells you to play it safe when you need to take risks. So how do we conquer fear? We face it head on, we stare it in the eye, and we say, not today. Today I will conquer you. You see, courage is not the absence of fear. It's action in the face of fear. It's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's understanding that on the other side of your fear is everything you've ever wanted. I want you to think about something that scares you, something you've been putting off because of fear. Maybe it's starting that business. Maybe it's asking for that promotion. Maybe it's having that difficult conversation. Whatever it is, I want you to commit to doing it. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Because here's the truth. The more you run from your fears, the bigger they become. But when you face them, when you conquer them, they shrink. and you grow. You become stronger. You become more confident. You become unstoppable. Setbacks, because they are going to happen. You are going to face obstacles. You are going to encounter roadblocks. You are going to have days where everything seems to go wrong. But here's what separates the conquerors from everyone else. Conquerors see setbacks as setups. They see obstacles as opportunities. They understand that every problem comes bearing its own solution. When you hit a wall, do not turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb over it, go through it, or work around it. Because on the other side of that wall is everything you've ever wanted. Remember, diamonds are created under pressure. Fire refines gold. And the hardest battles are given to the strongest soldiers. So when you face a setback, do not ask, why me? Ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? Because that's what conquerors do. They take their challenges and turn them into fuel. They take their obstacles and turn them into stepping stones. They take their setbacks and turn them into comebacks. Often overlooked in the journey to victory, rest. Yes, you heard me right. Relax. Because winners understand that comfort is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Conquering is not about burning yourself out. It's not about working yourself into the ground. It's about sustainable excellence. It's about being able to show up day after day, year after year, and give your best. So do not feel guilty about taking time to recharge. Do not feel bad about taking care of yourself, because you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't conquer if you are running on fumes. Rest, recover, recharge, and then get back in the arena, stronger than ever. Vision. Because conquerors, they are not just drifting through life. They are not just reacting to whatever comes their way. No, conquerors have a vision. They have a clear picture of where they are going and why they are going there. Your vision is your North Star. It's what guides you when the path gets tough. It's what keeps you going when everyone else has given up. It's what helps you make decisions, big and small, that align with your ultimate goals. So I want you to take a moment right now. Close your eyes if you need to. And I want you to envision your ideal future. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what does your life look like? What have you accomplished? How do you feel? Who are you surrounded by? Get crystal clear on that vision, because that clarity, that's what's going to pull you forward when you feel like giving up. That's what's going to help you conquer the obstacles in your path. And here's the thing about vision. It's not static. It grows and evolves as you do. So do not be afraid to dream bigger. Do not be afraid to adjust your vision as you learn and grow. Because the size of your vision determines the size of your life. Because conquering is not about grand gestures. It's not about occasional bursts of effort. It's about the small things you do day in and day out. Your habits are the building blocks of your life. They are the actions you take on autopilot. And over time, these small actions compound. They create your character. They shape your destiny. So I want you to take a hard look at your habits. Are they serving you or sabotaging you? Are they moving you closer to your goals or further away? Are they habits of a conqueror or habits of the conquered? Remember, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So create systems, create habits that support your vision of success. Start small. Focus on one habit at a time. Maybe it's waking up 30 minutes earlier. Maybe it's reading for 15 minutes a day. Maybe it's making your bed every morning. Whatever it is, commit to it. Do it consistently, and watch how these small changes start to transform your life. Because here's the truth. Success is not created in a day. It's created daily. Through the power of habit, through the power of consistent action, you can conquer anything. Because at the end of the day, conquering starts in your mind. It starts with how you think, how you perceive the world, how you respond to challenges. Conquerors, they have a growth mindset. They believe that they can learn, grow, and improve. They see challenges as opportunities to get better. They understand that their abilities aren't fixed, that with effort and persistence, they can develop new skills and overcome any obstacle. So I want you to cultivate a growth mindset. When you face a challenge, do not say, I can't do this. Say, I can't do this yet. When you make a mistake, do not beat yourself up. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Because here's the thing, your mindset is not just about how you think. It's about how you live. It's about how you approach every situation, every interaction, every opportunity. A conqueror's mindset is one of abundance, not scarcity. It's one of possibility, not limitation. It's one that says, I am capable. I am worthy. I can achieve anything I set my mind to. So guard your mind fiercely. Feed it with positivity, with knowledge, with inspiration. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to be better. Because your mindset, more than anything else, will determine your success. Because all the mindset in the world, all the vision, all the discipline, it means nothing without action. Conquering is not a spectator sport. You can't just sit on the sidelines and hope for success. You've got to get in the game. You've got to take massive action towards your goals. And here's the thing about action. It cures fear. It builds confidence. It creates momentum. The more you do, the more you will believe you can do. So do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait until you feel ready. Because let me tell you a secret. You will never feel 100 ready. There will always be doubt. There will always be uncertainty. But conquerors, they act anyway. They understand that imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. They know that you can adjust your course along the way, but only if you're moving. So what action can you take today, right now, towards your goals? Resilience is the ability to bounce back. It's the ability to get knocked down 7 times and get up 8. And here's the thing about resilience. It's not something you were born with. It's something you develop. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So embrace the challenges. Welcome the difficulties. Because each time you overcome an obstacle, each time you push through, when you want to give up, you are building your resilience. You are becoming stronger. You are becoming more unshakable. Remember, it's not about avoiding the storms of life. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's about finding strength in the struggle, wisdom in the wounds, and growth in the challenges. Every obstacle you overcome, every setback you bounce back from, every fear you face. These are not just tests, they are opportunities. Opportunities to prove to yourself just how strong, how resilient, how unstoppable you truly are. Conquering is not about never falling. It's about rising every time you fall. It's about using each stumble as a stepping stone, each failure as a foundation for future success. Think about it. Every great achievement in history, every breakthrough, every innovation came on the heels of countless setbacks and failures. The light bulb, the telephone, the airplane, these weren't created by people who got it right the first time. They were created by people who failed, learned, adjusted, and tried again. So embrace the journey, embrace the struggles, because it's through these challenges that you will discover what you are truly made of. It's through these trials that you will uncover strengths you never knew you had. And remember, the toughest battles are given to the strongest soldiers. So when life throws you a curveball, when it presents you with a challenge that seems insurmountable, take it as a compliment. Life does not give these challenges to just anyone. It gives them to those who have the potential to overcome them, to those who have the spirit of a conqueror. How you view your challenges, how you interpret your experiences, that's what truly defines your journey. 2 people can face the same situation and have completely different experiences. One sees a problem, the other sees an opportunity. One sees a dead end, the other sees a detour. One sees a reason to quit, the other sees a reason to push harder. The difference? Perspective. Conquerors understand that perspective is power. They know that by changing how they look at things, the things they look at change. They do not just accept reality as it is. They have the courage to create reality as it should be. So I challenge you to shift your perspective. When faced with a problem, ask yourself, what's the opportunity here? When confronted with a setback, ask, what can I learn from this? When tempted to give up, ask, how will I feel if I push through this? Because here's the truth. Life is 10 what happens to you in 90, how you react to it. You may not always be able to control your circumstances, but you can always control your response to those circumstances. And that, my friends, is the essence of conquering. It's not about controlling the world around you. It's about mastering the world within you. Conquering is not just about what you achieve in your lifetime. It's about the mark you leave on the world, the lives you touch, the difference you make. Every day, with every action, with every decision, you're writing your legacy. You are creating a story that will outlive you. So make it a story worth telling. Make it a legacy worth leaving. Ask yourself, when you are gone, what do you want people to say about you? How do you want to be remembered? What impact do you want to have made? Because here's the thing, true conquering is not just about personal achievement. It's about making the world a better place. It's about lifting others as you climb. It's about using your success to create success for others. So dream big, not just for yourself, but for the world. Set goals that scare you, that excite you, that push you to become the best version of yourself. But also set goals that serve others, that contribute to something greater than yourself. Remember, the size of your life is determined by the size of the problems you solve, the size of the value you create, the size of the impact you make. So I challenge you, do not just aim to conquer your own mountains. Aim to move mountains for others. Do not just strive to achieve success. Strive to create significance. Because at the end of the day, that's what true conquering is all about. It's about becoming the best version of yourself so that you can give the best of yourself to the world. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with this thought. Conquering is not a destination. It's a journey. It's not something you do once and then you are done. It's something you commit to every single day. It's about waking up every morning deciding to be better than you were yesterday. It's about going to bed every night knowing that you gave your all. It's about living a life of purpose, a life of passion, a life of impact. So I ask you, what will you conquer today? What fear will you face? What goal will you pursue? What difference will you make? Because here's the truth. You have greatness within you. You have the power to change your life, to impact others, to leave your mark on this world. But that power is nothing if you do not use it. So use it, embrace it, let it shine. Be the conqueror you were born to be. Remember, the world does not reward those who have potential. The world rewards those who put that potential into action. So take action, start today, start now. Because you are a conqueror, and it's time to show the world what you are made of. Now go out there and conquer. Conquer your fears, conquer your doubts, conquer your limitations,